Hi, I'm Joe Puckett. Thanks for joining me here for Church Security TV. I am so happy this week to have a device. I have been getting so many phone calls and emails from folks over the last few years about what can we use to lock our doors or barricade our doors from the inside when we have to do that, like you see in school videos and stuff. But how can we do that at church? What's an effective device? I've seen a lot of devices over the years. They all work great, but a lot of them are pieces of steel or major pieces of a locking device that it's like, what do you do with them when you're not using them, which is most of the time? How do you get those things out there? Heavy, bulky, oftentimes. So, I provide people answers. I just provided a few last month to people, some of my best advice. But now there's a new device that I've become aware of. It's been around for a while, but it's new to me, and it's the Bolo Stick. This is so cool as far as I'm concerned. All around, it's a device that'll deal with the pressure during an emergency. It will keep that door locked for you and keep you safe, but it's a small device, and it's easy to use, easy to deploy when we're stressed and during an emergency and maybe our hands don't work so well. This is a great device. So as we unbox this thing, I want to talk just a little bit about it. This is a solid device, but it's small. And I'm going to break in here in a minute and show you a quick clip from the actual company. They have so much information on their website, by the way, as well. So as we undo this device here, really simple components. You're talking about three of the basic components, or three simple components. One piece goes into the floor, and one piece gets bolted to the door with the bolts that they have included. And then the other device is what actually is used to lock the door in place, barricade or hold that door in should you have an emergent or a violent event that you need to keep people out of the room that you're in or outside of the church or your ministry. So I've got a quick clip I want to show you here from them talking about this just a little bit, a couple of their little segments.
Well, we chose the Bolo Stick because when, one year we were examining all of our options and there were many products on the market. And one of the things we considered was the ease of use. Now, it's real easy to consider the ease of use when you're doing a drill. But we tried to replicate what would it be like to use this in an environment where tensions were high. What if it was a real life situation, a scenario where people were nervous, scared, and we're trying to act quickly? Is this product is it easy to use? Will it bind? Does it got enough clearance in the device so that someone could implement the device quickly, easily, to keep the classroom safe? And we felt of all the devices we tested that the Bolo Stick offered that. It's got plenty of tolerance for the pin, a lot of clearance, won't bind, and so in a rush, we don't have to worry about something failing or not happening because of how fast we're trying to move or how nervous someone might be.
And then I want to show you this other, the cool thing is they don't leave you hanging either. I like it from the fact that they've also got a quick clip here. I'll just show you a moment of it, but they show you here how to actually install the device, how you actually put the piece into the floor, how you install the device onto the door, and how this thing works. So they make it very, very simple for you. And again, I like this device because it's simple to deploy. We can just hang this. It's got the nice little ring. You can hang it up on the wall next to the doorway so you can pull it out, deploy it when necessary, and remove it, reopen the door when necessary, unlock that door. And then You know, if you're in a children's area, then you just hang this up in a cabinet next to the door where it's maybe a little bit hidden or further up away from the door, if you will, just to make sure that device is out of the reach of the kids. A few quick little points that I want to make sure and make from my notes. The price currently it's $59 per unit. It's a great price. It's also endorsed, since we're talking from church security, ministry security perspective, it's endorsed by the National Organization of Church Safety and Security Management. It's 100% American made. You know, it's a round peg and a round hole philosophy kind of thing as the ease of operation, you know, putting that peg in there and removing it during times of stress. That's an important thing to me as I evaluate. You know, oftentimes we don't practice for this stuff. And so nearly as much as we should. So it's a stressful event should it ever occur. So that's a big deal. And the other thing is this thing doesn't interfere if you're not using it. When you're not using it, which is the majority of the time, this is a device piece that goes into the floor and it's smooth, flat in the floor. And then it's another piece that's not obtrusive. It doesn't stick out and catch people's feet and bite them, if you will, as they walk through the doorway. As it's attached to the door, it's nice and smooth, and it's fastened to the doorway there, and it's out of the way as people are using the door normally. And as soon as that door is closed, it's ready to use and deploy the peg, as we talked about. It's made from 1045 cold rolled steel, capable of resisting more than 4,200 pounds of force, as we can see from their video clips. And so, you know, realistically, I'm just giving you my opinion. And I just want to call it to your attention. I want you to go over their website, bolostick.com, and take a look at it. I'm just flagging it to your attention because I see it as a great device, in my opinion, from my law enforcement time, and as I investigate things that are good for us for ministry security, for our facilities, protect our people. I see this as a great all-around device, from its ease of use, from the storage aspect of it, but it's always ready to go, but it's not some ugly eyesore that you have attached to the door, some brackets that are ugly kind of thing. This is smooth. This is very nice for us to have available to us. And be right there should we need to employ that. So check it out. Check out more information about it. Don't just take my opinion about it. Check out more information at bolostick.com.